Several of WWE's biggest rivalries will reach new heights, and in one case, a definitive conclusion at Bad Blood this Saturday night. Headlining the event, Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns join forces for the first time in an unexpected alliance while CM Punk faces off against Drew McIntyre inside the unforgiving Hell in a Cell. Meanwhile, the Terror Twins aim to end their feud with the Judgment Day, as they square off in two intense singles matches. With 5 blockbuster bouts set to unfold at State Farm Arena in Georgia, the question remains, who will walk away victorious and why? Here's everything you need to know in this Bad Blood preview. WWE Women's Championship, Bayley vs. Nia Jax. Bayley secured a rematch for the WWE Women's Championship against Nia Jax at Bad Blood by defeating Naomi on SmackDown. Since losing the title at SummerSlam, Bayley has been determined to reclaim it, but the timing doesn't seem to favor her. A brewing side story between Jax and Tiffany Stratton could overshadow Bayley's quest for the championship. Tiffany Stratton, the current Money in the Bank briefcase holder, has a guaranteed shot at the title anytime she chooses to cash in. However, Jax has taken issue with Stratton's looming threat, even going so far as to grab her by the throat on SmackDown, warning her not to interfere. This tension between Jax and Stratton suggests the main focus could soon shift to a high-stakes showdown between the two, potentially setting up Stratton as a babyface in the process. If WWE intends to build toward Jax vs. Stratton, Bayley's chances of winning the championship at Bad Blood seem slim, as her role may simply be to advance this larger narrative. While Bayley remains a top contender, the ongoing storyline with Jax and Stratton could delay her championship aspirations for now. My prediction, Nia Jax wins. Damian Priest vs. Finn Baylor. On the surface, it seems likely that Damian Priest will defeat Finn Baylor on Saturday, continuing his impressive run in 2024. If Priest does secure the victory, it raises an important question: what's next for both superstars? There have been subtle hints of a brewing conflict between the Wyatt Six and the Judgment Day, as seen through carefully placed symbols, puppets, and eerie dolls in backstage vignettes. This suggests a major storyline may be in the works involving these two powerful factions. For Priest, a return to the world title picture could be on the horizon. He still has unfinished business with Gunther, the man who took the World Heavyweight Championship from him. A win over Baylor could provide Priest the momentum needed to re-enter that title chase, setting up a potential rematch with Gunther. As for Baylor and the rest of the Judgment Day, even in defeat, they would remain a dominant force on Raw. WWE Creative may continue using the group as a key element in telling the next chapter of the unfolding Wyatt Six story. Regardless of the outcome, both Priest and Baylor appear poised to play major roles in Raw's evolving narrative. My prediction, Priest defeats Baylor. Women's World Championship, Rhea Ripley vs. Liv Morgan. Dominic Mysterio will be suspended above the ring in a shark cage for Liv Morgan's Women's World Championship defense against Rhea Ripley, ensuring he won't interfere and leaving Morgan to face Mommy one-on-one. While Ripley is heavily favored to dominate the match, something about this rivalry feels unfinished. At Bash in Berlin, Ripley and Damian Priest easily defeated Morgan and Mysterio, and a similar result at Bad Blood would seem to undo the progress Morgan has made throughout 2024 under Triple H's creative direction. Morgan has steadily been built as a credible champion this year, and another one-sided loss could undermine that growth. Therefore, it seems likely that WWE will add a twist to the match to keep the feud alive. Whether it's interference from Ripley's Judgment Day teammates or the surprise introduction of a new character into the storyline, expect Morgan to pull off a surprising win to extend this rivalry. A victory, even if stolen, would allow Morgan to continue her reign and maintain her momentum, while keeping Ripley's status intact. This would ensure that their feud remains compelling, with plenty of room for future developments. My prediction, Liv Morgan wins. Hell in a Cell, CM Punk vs. Drew McIntyre. The year-long rivalry between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre will reach its boiling point this Saturday inside Hell in a Cell. Both men hold key victories over each other. McIntyre won at SummerSlam, while Punk evened the score with a win in the strap match at Bash in Berlin. Their feud began back at the Royal Rumble when McIntyre injured Punk, costing him a main event spot at WrestleMania 40. Punk retaliated by repeatedly sabotaging McIntyre's chances at winning the world title. Throughout the summer, the animosity between the two intensified, becoming deeply personal. Now, with both men threatening to leave the other bloodied and broken, they enter Hell in a Cell with one final opportunity to settle their score. In what promises to be a brutal and chaotic showdown, Punk is expected to secure the decisive victory over McIntyre. With the rivalry finally put to rest, Punk is likely to set his sights on new challenges, including a potential world title program with Gunther, a possibility he hinted at following his win in Germany. The match will not only close a chapter but could also position Punk for bigger things on the road to championship gold. My prediction: Punk defeats McIntyre. Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes versus Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa. Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes are poised to dominate Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa on Saturday, as they've essentially become the modern-day mega powers. As the two biggest stars in wrestling, it's hard to imagine them losing a match of this magnitude. However, this could be where the storyline deepens. There's already a sense of distrust between Reigns and Rhodes, and a loss in Atlanta, a city that holds significance for both men, could amplify those tensions, raising doubts about their ability to unite against the bloodline. Despite that possibility, the more likely direction is a victory for Reigns and Rhodes. As a super team, they will overcome their rivals, using the win to further their dominance. The victory would also pave the way for a bigger showdown, likely leading to War Games at Survivor Series in November, where they will continue their battle against the bloodline. This outcome not only solidifies their status as top-tier talents but also sets the stage for a high-stakes, faction-driven clash down the road, with their alliance remaining strong, at least for now. Also, icing on the cake is all the mega interferences of this blockbuster match. After Cody Rhodes went to Pat McAfee's show and hinted a big guy might be there at the PPV, it has been rumored that The Rock or Jimmy Uso or even Brock Lesnar might be returning to intervene in this high-stake match. Also, new Bloodline member like Hikuleo or Zilla Fatu might debut in this match. This would definitely set the stage for the Bloodline Civil War match set to take place at this year's Survivor Series War Games. Whoever interferes, Reigns and Rhodes is standing tall in the main event. My prediction: Rhodes and Reigns survive the bloodline. What's your take on the prediction of WWE Bad Blood? Do you think The Rock is showing up at the event, or CM Punk is the last man laughing at Drew McIntyre? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. And if you are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and click on the bell icon for more interesting content like this in future. Till then, see you all in the next one. Thanks!